Military leave from Article 5, Section 11 of the Personnel Ordinance. A regular employee who is a member of the National Guard or Armed Forces Reserve will be allowed 10 workdays of military training leave annually, with partial compensation. The partial compensation will be given in the event the employee earns less wages during the military leave as a reservist or guardsman than they would have earned in salary actively working. This policy helps to maintain the employee's pay at the normal level during the 10 workdays of military leave. On rare occasions, due to annual training being scheduled on a federal fiscal year basis, the employee may be required to attend 2 periods of training in 1 calendar year. For this purpose only, the employee shall be granted an additional 10 days of military leave during the same calendar year. If such military duty is required beyond this 10 workday period, the employee shall be eligible to take accumulated vacation leave or be placed on leave without pay status. While the employee is out on military leave, either with partial pay or without pay, their leave time and other benefits will continue to accrue as if they were working in their county position. Their health insurance coverage will be maintained during their leave at the same level and status. If the employee has additional coverage for which they pay the premiums, such as health or voluntary benefits, they need to arrange for those to be paid. Employees who are guardsmen and reservists have all the job rights specified in the Vietnam Veterans Readjustment Assistance Act. Under the Uniform Service Employment and Reemployment Rights Act, there are time limits for returning to work that are based on the duration of the employee's military service. Time limits are as follows. For service less than 31 days, the employee must report to work by the beginning of the first regularly scheduled work day 8 hours after they return home. For service from 31 days to 180 days, the employee must submit an application for employment no later than 14 days after the end of service. For service more than 181 days, the employee must submit an application for employment no later than 90 days after the end of service. In a case the employee is called to extended active duty with the United States Military Forces for which they did not volunteer beyond the period for which they were called, shall be reinstated with full benefits provided the following. The employee is able to perform the duties of the former position or similar position. If unable to perform the duties of the former position or similar position due to disability seen as a result of military service, but is able to perform the duties of another position in the service of the county. In this case, the employee shall be employed in such other position that will provide the nearest approximation of the seniority, status, and pay which the employee otherwise would have been provided if available. An employee returning from military leave and qualifying for USARA benefits may have the time of service counted toward the FMLA. Please see Human Resources for more details. This concludes a review of military leave from Article 5 of the Iredell County Personnel Ordinance. This presentation is not all-inclusive, and you may review additional details of the policy by going to Employee Self-Service and locating the Iredell County Personnel Ordinance. Also, feel free to contact your department head for clarifications to the policy. Thank you.